have 1 mana floating. He's going to play Karn,
and he is just 1 mana off from being able to play Ugin.
Jesse is... Can Jesse win with a... No, he has a Worm Coil. I forgot. Yeah, he has Worm Coils. That is very frustrating. He's going to swing in with both Worm Coils, and that's going to gain him a lot of life if they hit. Collect the Company coming down for Jesse. He's going to look for some action, maybe a Reclamation Sage to possibly blow up one of the Worm Coils. Another Elvish Archdruid would be nice. Azuri is gone, so another Azuri would be very nice.
And since they're still talking about this on the chat, for both sides to be shown, a judge did interview both players for malicious intent and came to a conclusion that no malicious intent on Ali's part. There was just a simple mistake, and mistakes like that happen in Magic. So, what can you do?
So Jesse's just going to take this damage, I think. He's going to go down to 2. And Austin's going to go up to 30. And we'll see Jesse get one more turn. And do some serious stuff here. He's going to convoke what looks like maybe a Court of Calling. What is he going to grab with it? I actually don't know. What do you think? Just another Elvish Archdruid?
Probably.
Another Elvish Archdruid taps for 5. He can overrun twice into tapped Worm Coils. Can he win with like a basic land top deck? At that point, you don't have to top
both the Archdruids will tap, so he won't be able to attack with those.
Right, but it's going to deal +6/+6, 18. No, it's still not enough. No, wait.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
29, he's one off? Okay.
Well, he also only has 3 lands, so we would have to find a second mana source.
Oh, I thought he had 4. Oh, yeah. That makes things a little different. So, if he draws... No, he loses damage at that point. Yeah, we'll just have to see. I'm excited to see how this one finishes. As we saw, like, the best start from Elves into the best answer from Tron. This has been a pretty good game. Just going to draw. He set that one right on the ground. He said, I don't like that one. No, sir. Give me a different card.
I don't know what Jesse could have realistically drawn to.
Yeah, I think he's doing the math, and this is definitely 29. If he has... that's... I don't think he can get it. If he drew an Elvish Archdruid, he wins.
I mean, if
he drew an Elf, he wins. That's all he has to do is have drawn an Elf. Because he can play the Elf, and then gets an extra... No, that still doesn't work. Never mind. Ignore me. Once again, just ignore me. I just say nonsense.
I wasn't sure where you're going with it, but I was going to let you finish.
I catch myself, and that's... I start talking, and I eventually catch myself. So if you ever hear me say something completely crazy, I promise I'll eventually get to that's just crazy. Like crazy nonsense. So. I mean, there might be a play to where Jesse gets this game, and we'll see if he figures it out. Hey, that one play last week with Richard, like Richard thought, we all thought he was going to lose, and then he tapped down the Oblivion Stone with that Reedry.
Yeah.
And it won him the game because of it, so...
There is something to say for just knowing your deck.
Yep.
And Modern is
half of it is that.
Yeah.
More than half, maybe. It's knowing what you could draw and having an idea of what your opponent could play.
Yeah.
Just
Knowing
an
their
idea.
outs and playing to them. And another perfect example we saw from Richard was in the top four against Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Game 3, when he was just dead to rights, he played to his out, which was a basic land.
This is the game I was just talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about here. No, he didn't tap the Oblivion Stone.
Yeah, he targets Oblivion Stone with the Reedry. He responds by cracking the Oblivion
This
Stone.
is a different game.
Well, that was the only one he won.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, I know, I get what you're talking about.
He does have a fog. Jesse has a fog. He plays 5. He's the only person who gets to play 5 copies of the card Fog. Elf! That should be game, right? In my head? It is not. Yeah, he's 1 mana shy. So he's going to go ahead and clear the Karn. Leave a couple blockers up to handle these Worm Coil engines. Now he's out of range of Pyroclasm for certain, because he definitely has enough mana to activate Azuri 100 times. Actually, it's going to be a little tough for Austin to... Oh, man. If Jesse plays Craterhoof, this could be a really interesting game. Because Jesse's just not dead. Wormcoil doesn't have trample, right? It's just lifelink, death touch, and when it dies, you get 2 worms, 3/3 worms. One has death touch, one has lifelink. He's just gonna follow it up with another Karn. Jesse's at 2 at the top of your screen playing Elves, and Austin's at the bottom playing Green-Red Tron. Very similar to Ali Antrazi's invitational winning deck from this weekend. He is, instead of playing Grove of the Burn Willows, he's playing Carplusian Forest, though. And I assume that that's just because he can't find the Grove of the Burn Willows in the area. I know we at Hometown Hobbies are completely sold out of the card. But for the most part, we have everything in stock for Modern and Standard. This is the first game, right?
Yeah,
This is the first game.
Yeah.
First game, that's crazy. Alright, a... Alright, so it looks like he activated the Azuri before it died, and then he blocked on the Worm Coils. And he's going to go up to 46 life, which... that life score tracker, whatever you want to call it, only goes up to 40. So I have to keep track on paper. He's going to get a bunch of tokens. He's going to have 2 lifelink and 2 death touch. And Jesse is knocking for his last card, because no matter what it is this time, I think it is absolutely lethal. Collected Company is the best card, I think,
In Modern?
that he could
Oh.
that he could draw.
I was like, what are you...
Yeah, okay, he's going to scoop it up, and they're going to go to game 2. Jesse's definitely going to be on the play again, and we're going to see if he can have another fast start that's going to be
Hopefully not
unchecked.
Pyroclasm.
Unchecked from Pyroclasm. That's what he's hoping for. That Pyroclasm was timely. It was a timely reinforcement. I'm on fire. What do you think the best card out of this pack is for a draft?
Best card in this pack for a draft.
Yeah, for draft.
Something to be
Probably
said.
that one.
Outside of the rare?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, Bone Splinters isn't bad. Like, removal in this format is just good.
that's what I said was mine. Maybe over that.
Yeah.
I like this card too, though, Spectral, especially in the spirits.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how the spirits say. I don't know if it's they say when you cast or when they come into play. But if like the one card that drains life when it comes in, or the spirit card that says Drain Life. Yeah. I'm not sure how it works with. I don't know the interaction between the two.
These are all just
The good ones.
best.
I don't know what this card even does. That card's good. It just has weird mana cost.
Yeah.
Drooling Grudion. Grudion?
He's Grudian.
Grudion. Dion Warwick.
I'm actually sure it's pronounced Grudion.
I am Groot.
I'm Groodle.
That's the best. So far, we've hit our high on the stream count with a viewership of 81. You're unable to see any cards? It's showing up fine on mine. They're currently sideboarding. Austin Murphy got game 1. And Jesse Hill's at the top of your screen playing Collected Company Elves. And at the bottom of your screen is Green Red Tron player Austin Murphy, who has been featured already. He was featured in round 1. In round 1, he and Chucky Davis unfortunately drew. It was not unfortunately, it was an unintentional draw. So right now he is playing with backs against the wall. He's, winner he's out. Oh yeah, talking about cards that nobody can see.
It's from the pack earlier. I assumed they were shown, right?
Yeah, Josh just sort of
Wow.
did that. Well, he read each card though. Good old Groot. I'm Groot.
Well, just
That's like I think the first voice I've done on stream. And that wasn't even like an I am Groot voice. That was just me saying it like Deathstroke from Arrow. I'm Groot. That's how he talks, kid. He does like a weird, really weird deep voice.
we live, we die, we live again.
Maybe that water. If you don't care. Thank you. Both players are going to shuffle up to start this second game. Jesse is certainly going to be on the play first. And he is hoping to not see a Pyroclasm on turn 2 again. He did have the double Nettle Sentinel into Heritage Druid into Elvish Archdruid play on turn 2, though. So if it was unchecked, he was absolutely going to win that game. Certainly, But Austin had it. And because Austin had it, he won. So now we're going to go to the second game. As soon as the players finish shuffling it up. Hopefully we're able to have top 8 streamed through rare drops. It's starting to get a little late. We might have to move it over to Hometown Hobbies after this game, which would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
We won't get to hear our voices anymore.
well, yeah, you'll be able to hear the players, or at least watch. We might. I don't know. I'll see. After this game ends, I'll figure it out and see if we can at least stream the top 8 game, because I assume top 4 is going to split either way.
Yeah.
Because usually the top 4 store credit is very, very set in stone. It's like a matter of $4 or $5, and usually $5 or $10 actually. But
We can just get Josh Black on here.
Josh Black, the match will be 100% finished in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Either way, it'll be over. Win or lose, it will be over.
That was the fastest match. It was like 9 minutes of them on, maybe 9 minutes. So yeah, if we're able to get top 8 started here as soon as this game ends, assuming this doesn't go to a third game, I'm gonna get Josh on camera so we can possibly finish the top 8 match before Rare Drops closes next door. And it looks like they're finally at the cut phase.